Tomorrow will mark exactly 1 year since Hurricane Helene hit Western North Carolina, and we're continuing to follow up with the people and the businesses who were hardest hit by the storm.
During the fall season, the town of Hot Springs becomes a really popular spot for people visiting the mountains. But in the days and weeks after Helene, it was completely cut off after the bridges in and out of town were flooded.
And Tom George shows us the incredible progress that's been made to rebuild that tourism hotspot.
Hard to picture right now with this creek as calm as it is, but when this overran, the area between this bridge and the river on the other side made Hot Springs an island, trapped where people couldn't go in or out. Now, almost a year later, as the leaves begin to change and we head into peak fall tourism season, they're hoping to welcome people in once again. There's something special when you cross the bridge over the French Broad River into Hot Springs.
Our goal when we came to Hot Springs was to live here for the rest of our lives. And without the tavern, that's not possible. And so there was no question that we had to do something, because if not, we would probably have to leave Hot Springs, and that was not an option.
Tim and Amanda Arnett opened up Spring Creek Tavern over 10 years ago. It's become a popular spot for people to enjoy the food, drinks, and mountain views by the creek. They still remember that day Helene hit, having to escape.
He came in, flipped off the gas, flipped off the power, and we got out. And it wasn't long before the water was really coming over the bridge.
They were among the last people allowed out over the bridge before the roads in and out of Hot Springs were shut down. Days later, they saw what was left.
We had a full-size covered deck that got torn off the building, which is also part of what helped these doors to break away, which is really what saved the dining room. The water was basically to the top of the bar, and these doors breached.
Like many in town stuck and not knowing what to do, they all came together with an idea.
Oh, really, it started the very next morning. We were just shell-shocked with what was going on. We were trapped here in town. We didn't know exactly what to do. So we all met at Sarah Joe's gas station at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. That's where we started formulating a plan.
That plan was a nonprofit, Rebuild Hot Springs. They raised their own money to help people's homes and businesses, even when they were left waiting on other funds.
It was critical for us to have our own organization. We've seen federal funding come in very little, and insurance money is almost non-existent. But as just this grassroots organization, we've been able to get over $1 million of private donations that we've took and been able to distribute back into the community directly.
So far, they've been able to help 16 of the 30 homeowners on their list and help revitalize businesses. And while there's still a long to-do list, a new town hall and getting more people back on their feet, they're making progress.
It was wonderful. It's like everybody's skill that they had was able to be utilized. People that were good at website building, people that were good at contracting services. There were people in neighboring communities that hauled water into the town because we didn't have running water.
While most of the donations were local, a lot came from people out of town who loved visiting Hot Springs, now preparing to welcome them back.
But our ultimate goal is to be open before the 1 year anniversary. I do not want to be closed a full year.
They're working on last-minute permits and finishing up the space, but they say it'll all be worth it.
It's going to be kind of surreal to see this place full of people again, and just it being so alive again.
And they hope more people will visit Western North Carolina. And if you do, there's a seat at the tavern waiting for you.
And I would say that first couple of days, it's going to be a lot of tears.
A lot of tears, lots of hugs.
In Hot Springs, Tom George, ABC 11, Eyewitness News.